Hello, everyone. It's a common misconception that entrepreneurs are not successful in closing sales because they lack the ability to close deals. So the reality is that many entrepreneurs have the ability to close sales, but they lack the necessary tools to do so. If you want to build a successful online business, then you need to start by focusing on the most important thing: attractive authority. So without it, you won't be able to build a sustainable business that can withstand the inevitable challenges that come with running a business. Sorry. If you're an entrepreneur, a consultant, or if you are an expert in what you do and you want to attract your ideal audience and lead them towards a certain goal, then this episode is for you. Welcome to episode 37 of Talking Business with Ritz. Hi, I'm back again. This is 𝘉𝘶𝐴𝑪. I am a digital process automation specialist and content creator, the CEO, founder, and owner of Mighty Chill Virtual Solutions, equipped with almost 30 years of experience as a system consultant in the information technology realm, specifically in the loyalty card retail and manufacturing industry, which focuses on streamlining processes and optimizing workflows to decrease overheads and increase sales. All right, so much of that. Hello again, everyone. We are now streaming on my profile and on my YouTube channel and in my guests fearless fearless live Facebook group. All right, we'll know about that more later on. Let me just remove this one so I don't make a mistake. Okay, so if you are watching with us live, kindly comment hashtag live, or if you are catching us on replay, comment hashtag replay. All right, let's start the show. So the main purpose of this show is to give back to the community of online entrepreneurs. You will get a small win or takeaway from the value bombs that we will be sharing with you once a week. I'm so excited for this. This show is also to get to know the human behind the title before the offer. To be successful in business, we need to find people who have skills and talents that we lack so that we can learn from them and move our business forward. I could not agree more. How about you? All right, let's get started. Attractive authority is the most important thing to build. Okay, it is also the most challenging part of starting an online business. It takes time and effort to build it. You must know how to build it and what to do to achieve this goal. You must understand what attractive authority is and how it works. You must know how to use the tools that are available to help you build it. You must know how to market yourself. If you don't, then you won't succeed. In today's episode, our special guest will be giving us an insight of the biggest obstacle in building our attractive authority and how to discover what are the unknown potentials that buyers are silently waiting for us to do to be their hero and win their hearts forever. My guest today is the owner of Fearless Goal Getters. Now I got it. Without much ado, here is Mr. Larry Struharik. On stage. Hi, Larry.
Hey, Rachel, this was a really fantastic announcement, and I'm really, really honored to be in this business talk with Ritz. It is such a great honor to be able to present myself and to reach out to people who actually wanna learn this secret.
Yay! Thank you very much, Larry, for agreeing to have this live expert interview with me in episode 37 of Talking Business with Ritz. All right. Um, as mentioned in the beginning of this show, we want our audience to get to know the human behind the title before the offer. All right. For the benefit of our audience, we want to know who Larry Struharik really is. So, first off, where are you located right now, Larry?
I'm coming to you from Belgrade, Serbia, and I'm online entrepreneur. That's something that is totally visible in my appearance here and on social media. But actually,
Mm-hmm.
there is more of it. Let's get personal. I'm beside being entrepreneur. I'm a full-time employed IT consultant. I'm working for Ministry of Finance, very serious job in IT sector, and I'm also in online marketing for 3 years. Uh, Actually, my background shaped my reality and shaped who I'm really uh, as a person am. And I this is my private side. I'm also married. I'm husband, father of 3 kids, 12-year-old, 10-year-old, and 7-year-old. And these people on this picture are actually my higher meaning, why I am doing what I'm doing, both in my business and in my employment. So that's something behind the curtain, since we all are human and we all have things that are moving us, that those which are motivating us to achieve some goals in our lives.
Right. Wow, you are still employed, same as me. And you are in IT too. That's
Yes,
great.
being employed
That is
is
so great.
actually in the first phases, and later on, if you can manage that, can be very good for entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurship is a roller coaster, and we are meeting some heights, and after that we can find some lows, and in the between, life happens, and we have to manage everything to be in order. If we find out, my personal opinion is that we have to have, if we have three things that are important and taking our energy and time during the day,
Mm,
like employment, entrepreneurship, and family. We have to have
yes.
at least two things in complete order, so the third one could work in some manner, in the long term,
Yes.
of course. So if you fix your family and your employment totally, and they are under control, you can now, after that, experiment with your entrepreneurship, and vice versa. If you are totally confident everything is absolutely stable in your entrepreneurship, you can maybe quit your job or do something like that. But until you hit that mark, you simply have to balance those three things. Of course, you have to be certain what's the
Yes.
most important part of it, and to be certain not to lose it.
Yes.
Some things you can afford to lose. You can maybe start again, like your job, for
Yep.
example. But doing that with other parts is sometimes harder. So we have to find out the way how not to burn out, and how to be able to sustain and consistently do things we are doing. We have to have mindset. So vision is actually the most important thing, and that's something that's distinguishing people from animals. That we have our vision, we can see things that are even not existing, that are existing only in our mind, and make them reality. And that's something that move
Correct.
people in our development to achieve this civilizational height where we are at the moment, despite other things that maybe are telling something different, but we are on the height of civilization, and this was possible only by a vision of so many generation people moving envelope a little bit, and that's something that we have to do, especially if we have entrepreneurial mind. And
Yes,
people
yes,
who have
of course.
entrepreneurial mind are thinking a little bit differently than other people. So people are maybe perceiving us that we are crazy, that we are not
I have a
serious, that we
question
are
about that later.
yeah, yeah,
All
that's
right, all right.
total reality for all entrepreneurs. And
Yeah,
when I say that, all entrepreneurs are laughing because they met those situations daily. Because
yeah, yeah.
less than 5% people are have that
I agree with
counterintuitive
you. Yes.
entrepreneurial way of looking at things, and other people are simply giggling a little bit and thinking we are crazy and we are doing something foolish, but we know we are not, isn't it?
All right, let's acknowledge one of our watcher right now, Maria Marie Ramos. She's watching from Cavite, Philippines. Right.
Hey Maria,
Hi,
great to
hi.
have you in the audience.
All right, stay with us until the end. Okay, now moving on. Larry, I'm going to ask you a series of random questions. Are you
Yeah, let's
ready?
do it. Yes, I am.
All right. Okay, Larry, what is your favorite word and why?
Well, what's my favorite word? You can maybe see that inside in this my signature. It is a fearless. I'm fearless, live Larry, and
Fearless. Right.
yes, and that's my favorite word because uh, there are more important things in life than being fearless. But being fearless is something that enables you to make a first step and to simply make that imperfect action. I'm actually
Mhm.
totally in that imperfect action because when you are trying to make things perfect from the first step, you will never make that first step at all, because it will not be perfect. We all know that first step is not perfect at all. But if look that analogy for babies, if babies will wait to make that perfect step, they will never walk. So they have
Yes,
to
true.
try to lift themselves and to fall, to be eager, to be enthusiastic about even thinking about walking, because I have three kids, and I have been through that phase with all my kids, and it is really wonder of nature how kids are learning fast and how they are actually curious and fearless, because they have evidence. All people around them are walking, and they are absolutely certain that they will walk too, because they know they are human. They have that perception, and they know that they are learning. They're aware that even at that age under 1 year. So
Yeah.
they are totally certain, and they will try everything no matter what. Even if they fall, if they have bruises from injuring themselves falling down, they will not quit, and they will totally have success rate of nearly 100%. Even perhaps maybe if they have some physical conditions that they cannot walk, but everybody who has even theoretical chance to start walking will walk, will do that, and
Yes,
will
yes, true.
start that journey. And that journey starts with those unsuccessful steps, not with successful steps, but unsuccessful steps. You have a series of unsuccessful steps for months.
Mm,
Nobody starts walking from the first step. It's something that kids are trying few months to do. Some of those people are faster, some are slower, but everybody
slower.
walks
Yes.
after a few months. So that's something that you have to be absolutely certain when you are starting any kind of entrepreneurial endeavor. If you want to make a success, you have to be mentally prepared that you cannot do first successful step unless you are a
Yes.
wonder of world. And actually, there are so many, so little people that have succeeded from the first try, and that fairy tale of being overnight success is actually always fake, because you always will find out that somebody was
Yes.
preparing
That is
themselves.
BS.
Yes, yes, it is total BS, because nobody can succeed with
For the first time.
from
Yes.
the
Yes.
first time, and to be absolutely brilliant and flawless and ideal, optimal. So even if you are really fantastic, you will do something maybe mediocre or good, and
Mm-hmm.
until you get that mastery and become
Yep.
wonderful and irresistible and flawless and perfect, it will pass some time, because there is a learning curve. We have to put effort, and there are shortcuts. Of course, there are shortcuts. Shortcuts are all around us. We can see successful people. If we surround ourselves with successful people and
Yes.
interact with them, exchange their knowledge, be near that source of wisdom, we can move faster. But we have to be
Yes. But
prepared
it's not going to
that
be
we
overnight, right? Mm.
yes, yes. And after that, there is I come from environment where everybody is reading books of Russell Brunson, and we are he's marketing genius, and I cannot talk without mentioning him. He simply says that we have to be ready to test many things. And one of
Yes.
things that he is insisting we have to do is to find our audience, to actually put ourselves out there, and to
Mm-hmm.
spread our message. And that's something that absolutely totally resonates with me. And I have started putting that message more than a year and a half ago, and I have done 473 fearless lives daily, back to back,
Wow.
on various channels of communication. First on my profile. After that, I have started my movement of fearless goal-getters, where when I realized that there are so many people that need this kind of transformation, and to start putting that message out there. So I crafted this environment for people where you can try, test, and tweak your approach in a safe environment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's address what's the main issue why people are hesitant of doing live videos, which are pinnacle of communication, because we have possibility when we are talking to people on live. There is some kind of experience like talking face to face, being present. For example, you are now in Malaysia. I'm in Serbia.
Yeah.
There is a span of I think 8 time zones or something like that
There
between
is.
us, it is a very large distance. But we are feeling now like we are sitting in front of one another, and we
Mm-hmm.
have a communication which involves not only information, words by themselves, but we have sounds, we have emotion, we have body language, we have so many fine information which we actually uh, are observing unconsciously, not consciously.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't think about
So our
what.
body languages. Yeah.
Yes, yes, and it simply bring us to better connection and communication. If you spend some times with people in a proximity which are very close to you, and you are talking to each other. Even better if you are taking some action together. If you're on some mission, if you have common values, and if you are gathered around the common cause, or some goal you want to achieve together, it simply brings so big synergy, and you can actually become member or leader or close to some kind of
Yeah.
movement or some kind of group, some kind of company, which can become a business endeavor, which can be some social cause or whatever
Yeah.
value you can gather around, and simply that becomes a very strong thing.
All right.
I think that small, even smaller people, group of people can achieve big goals when they are focused on something together. So let me segue from this. Actually, if you wanna have a possibility to address people in this manner, you have to be prepared to appear on camera and to talk live. And it is
Yeah.
unpleasant thing at the first moment. But
Yeah.
actually, you can persuade yourself by looking people around you. So many successful people are using that method of communication. And if you want to achieve those heights in online marketing, business, entrepreneurship, you have to be ready to learn that skill.
All right. All right. We'll talk about that more later. Okay. Next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the highest, how weird are you? I told you I'm going to ask that.
That's a weird question. I wasn't prepared for that. I think I met really weird people. So and I met really dull people who are boring people for conversation. I will be very modest. I will say I'm 7.
Okay. You're 7. I interviewed somebody, he says he's 15.
I haven't met 15.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you're 7.
I'm
Okay.
7.
Okay. All right.
What are your number then?
My number? I would
Yeah.
be probably 20.
You didn't warn me.
All right. You haven't talked to me every day. So, all right. So we know that you are a digital creator and a business. No. Sorry, that you are the owner of the Fearless Live Go Getter. Okay. So tell us, what are you? And now you are trying you are trying to start being a course creator as well. So tell us, what are you not very good at?
What I'm not very good at, actually, what is my weak side? Well, actually, I think it's overwhelmed with so many things, because when you do online entrepreneurship plus being employed, it is balancing all around. I'm working as a consultant at my job, and it is
Yeah.
it is really great thing, because I can squeeze that time very efficiently, and I have my expertise from previous activities. I master at it, so I can solve some problems effortlessly, and that leaves me a little bit more energy and time for doing entrepreneurship, online entrepreneurship, which is totally different from my day job. So I'm not doing
Yes. Yes.
the same things, and but actually it is balancing those activities, plus having 3 kids. It's almost state of emergency all the time, because they are small. They are not in the secondary, in the high school or on college. They are
Yeah.
in
So
their
what are you not
prime.
good at?
Yeah,
So what are you not
I'm not
good at?
I'm not good at being present
Being
in
overwhelmed.
all, in being present in all 3 uh, things all the
Okay.
time. So I have to balance, and that's the reason which actually stimulates me to find some shortcut solutions for all of these activities I have to do daily, and I came to a conclusion that the best way to be present online is by short content. You have to
Short
be
content,
able
yeah.
to produce that short content consistently, daily, on a massive scale. Of course, you can prepare your longer content and you can schedule it ahead of time. But to be able to be present daily, if you want to have a quality communication and interaction with people, you have to be prepared. You have to have skills of doing things fast. If you have 5 minute break, you can do something in 2 minutes. So
Yeah.
that's something that is covering my weak side of being overwhelmed with so many tasks,
Okay.
daily tasks, which are emerging on a frantic pace in front of me daily.
Understand. I understand. Even myself in my work also, it's not work, the task never stop. So every day it goes one on top of each other, right
It's
now,
like a
for
flood. It's like a flood,
yeah,
and you have to keep your head
yes.
ahead of water and not to
Correct,
drown.
correct. Now to take care of my, yeah, to be able to take care of my clients and the clients to be, so that's the reason why we have to automate. Wow, nice segue.
Yes, yes, to give impression, actually, not only to give impression, but to give them a feeling of being treated first class and that we have
Yes,
everything under control. So
correct.
entrepreneurs are schizophrenic at some aspects because they have very frantic pace of life, and they have so many unexpected things to solve. But actually, that's the main task in front of all entrepreneurs, in front of all business managers, is to solve various unexpected problems
Yes, correct.
in a very fast way and in imperfect way. You cannot do all those things perfectly,
Correct.
because if
Yeah,
you prepare yourself for any kind of situation, you will lose all of your time. You cannot predict what will happen next. So you
correct.
have to be simply trained to do that no matter what.
Yes, correct. All right. Tell me something that's true that almost nobody agrees with you on.
What nobody agrees with me. Actually, I'm switching those environments, and I have people who almost agree. I can find people who almost agree on everything with me, because we are spreading our message, and if we are doing that consistently and very loud, people will congregate around you, and they will see he's totally right. He understands me. He reads my mind, and I wanna talk to him. And I find people who actually agree on most of things with me. But what's the thing that most of people are not agreeing with me? Actually, we are coming back to those entrepreneurial things, because people wanna live in certainty, and that's the main goal of 97% of people who are around me, and it's something universal everywhere. So people will be rather happy with small things that will come day in and day out, than
Hmm.
with the possibility of achieve their dreams. Because when you start telling something that is unrealistic for uh, average person, you are simply becoming crazy, and people can see that you are irrational, you uh, are unreasonable, and that's something that is where I am sometimes totally not understood. And it is a common thing. I have been talking to so many entrepreneurs, and they say that they are black sheeps in their families, on
That's
with
true.
their with their neighborhood childhood friends. They are giggling behind our back, because we are doing crazy stuff. We are posting something on our profiles that's totally different than people from our school, people from our childhood. I simply know it. I'm not posting those cats anytime, and some people are doing posting cats, posting pictures from weddings or something like that, and they are posting some funny things all the day long, and I cannot understand that. But they cannot understand me too, because I'm doing something that at the beginning has no audience at all. People are not understanding what I'm doing, but I'm practicing. I'm getting better in it, and one day, that one day is not very far away from you. If you start doing something, you will see that you are actually finding audience, you are finding and attracting some people. We have to be really grateful for Facebook. We are now live on Facebook, because Facebook very fast learn so much about you, and Facebook somehow connects you with the people. Facebook is offering you to connect with people who are similar with you by your interests, and they have a really fantastic algorithm for that. It is a creepy a little bit when you think about it, how Facebook can know me maybe better than people who are around me, and maybe even myself, because it's offering me something that I would for certain wanna consume. But they have their interest, and their interest is for us to be as longer with them during the day. So they are offering to us content that we are really consuming. So they know that, and that is something that can help you if you haven't started sharing and spreading your message. There is a possibility to do that. Maybe you think that you are late, but you are not. It is best if you have done already something, but if you haven't, it is a fantastic moment to start now. So start spreading that message that you think that is important, no matter what other people are thinking. You will simply attract people who resonate with you, and you will repel people who are not interested in that. You will not offend your friends from childhood. If they really love you, they will think just you are a little bit weird, and they will maybe consume your content less. And believe to Facebook, because if you get married, if you post a picture of cat, that will be shown to your people who are interested in that. But if you are doing entrepreneurship, that thing will be also shown to people who are into that. So you have to make that mind switch, and we can help you. This kind of show that 𝘠𝘖𝘋𝑗 is hosting is a really important thing, because 𝘠𝘖𝘋𝑗 is teaching us how to make that switch, and how to believe that change is possible if we put effort in one direction, if we are focused and doing that consistently, like 𝘠𝘖𝘋𝑗 is doing each and every week. It is fantastic. I really applaud you.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Now we have to go faster a little bit. So in the next 5 minutes or less, kindly talk us through how you got started.
How I have started? Well, actually, I was present online for a very long time, but haven't been actively in online marketing until the next 3 years, and it took me some time to catch the laws, how marketing is working, and it was something counterintuitive to things that I was doing and working on. So I started learning, and I watched YouTube, and I watch people doing fantastic things on Facebook. I read Russell Brunson's book, and things start making bigger picture. But I think that I could do that faster. Those things can be done faster if you follow something that is proven concept of work, some blueprint. I was jumping around YouTube, and you can waste years of jumping around YouTube. You can actually find there everything, but it is a rabbit hole. The moment you start searching something, the things will start popping out. The most of things will be something that you are really searching, but 10 or 20% will be something that you love to watch on YouTube. YouTube will offer that too in those searches, and you will go to detour watching something that is interesting for you, not useful at that moment. So if you wanna focus yourself, you simply have to make a decision. What is your goal in life? That's the most important thing. What is your goal in life? What do you want to achieve? And after that, you have to find out a way how to do it. And after that, you have to find people who are doing the same thing, who are at least few steps ahead of you, and you can follow them. You can learn from them. You can model them. You can copy what they are doing, and you can accept those approaches and put them in your way. So you can find and do your unique way. It will be something like mosaic of other approaches and things that you have learned in the process.
All right. That is very, very interesting how you got started. Okay, here we go. Now, let's talk business. Let me play some. Larry is here to share with us about the biggest obstacle in building your attractive authority. So, first off, what is an attractive authority, Larry? Could you give us the intro or a definition of what this is all about?
Well, attractive authority is somebody who is spreading their message, and that message is omnipresent. You are that's message that is spread to ideal audience, and you have a connection with your ideal audience during that process. When you're starting doing that, you maybe will not be totally aware of all aspects of it. You maybe you don't know who is your ideal audience, because you have to find out that during that search, during that journey. It could be speeden up by following blueprints, by following somebody who already done that, but you can also take your journey by yourself. It will last longer. It will be harder. If you have more complicated life, maybe you will not have enough time or enough energy, money to support that. But if you focus yourself on a easiest way how to do it, you will totally succeed. So my idea is actually that when you are doing something, you have to be consistent enough to start making progress and to start achieving those wins. When you have your wins, you have to analyze what was done in a correct way, and then double down on those steps that you have made. And actually, you have to be prepared that sometimes when something is not going in a good direction, you have to make analysis and to see if you have to proceed that way, or you have to tilt a little bit, to pivot a little bit, and to find a new approach. In building attractive authority, the most important thing is to be present in front of eyeballs, to put your content out there, to put your message, and to try to find your people who will resonate. After that, you have to support them, and you have to nurture them. And you will see that during that process and during that interaction, you will learn so much about yourself and about them. In order to become attractive authority, you have to be visible. That's the first step you have to do. You have to be seen by so many people in order to be able to be seen by your ideal clients, by your ideal audience that will start following you. And that attraction will actually help them to stick together with you for a longer period of time, so you can achieve some things in their journey, and to make them feel that they are making progress.
All right. So let's talk about our first topic, which is what is the number one reason why entrepreneurs are not successful in closing sales?
Entrepreneurs are not successful in making sales if they are impatient, if they haven't achieved that trust with their buyers. So if you want to do something when other side is not ready, is not prepared, and cannot make decision that something that you are offering as a service, as a product, as an information, as a message, whatever, you cannot do that simply by force or by being pushy. You have to find right audience. You cannot sell anything to anybody. If you start selling anything to anybody, you will not sell one thing because it is really hard. Today we have so many people offering everything, and you can find everything very, very fast because Amazon have made it very convenient to shop anything and to get it delivered tomorrow. It is really hard to compete with Amazon. But if you can read mind of a smaller group of people, if you totally know them and know what's their problem, what are their pains, you will be able to spread that message that will actually help them. And it is all about helping people. If you can help to somebody, they will follow you, they will stick together with you, they will buy from you. But if you cannot do that, you are wasting your time, you are wasting their time, you are wasting energy and effort and money and anything. So that's something that can be defined as the major obstacle in being successful as entrepreneur. If you want to be successful, you have to find a way how to understand people with who you want to work the best way, and to even understand their pain even better than they by themselves can do that. And it comes from experience, of course.
Yeah. I'm taking down notes.
That's good.
Yes. So we now know the number one reason why business owners are not able to close sales most of the time. Now, um, we now move to the second topic, which is how to avoid making a ton of content which is not getting you anywhere.
How to do that? Well, this is a really interesting question because if you want to be present, if you want to be seen, if you want to be visible, you have to make a content. But what kind of content? If you have a problem in making so much content and getting nowhere with it, getting so little reaction and so little response, it means maybe that you are not making a good content, because some making quantity of content doesn't guarantee that people will take action or find it valuable. Because today, if you are doing this on a Facebook, we actually are doing now this on a Facebook, so I suppose that you are spending some time on Facebook too. And if you see your personal feed, what is served to you, it is totally enough. There is totally enough content to spend 24-hour daily, 24/7 in front of that in front of you, that feed, and you can do that with your finger on your mobile phone and watch that all day long, like sitting in armchair in front of television with the remote control, and you can scroll 100 channels in a row and spend 10 hours in front of television, actually sometimes not watching anything at all, just jumping from one commercial segment to other. But how to avoid this thing. When people see you on that scroll, they have to be happy, and that they have to be full of joy, because they see that you have popped out, because you are providing value. And if you are not doing that, they will just skip it. Maybe you are there, but they will not consume. You can make a 1 hour long master class. If people got annoyed the previous time when you were talking, they will just skip it. And the most important thing is to be able first to get notice, to pop out on that scroll, and after that to use wisely your time, and that's the spread that message that will be valuable to people, that will make the change. And ideally they have to, that message put together with other messages have to be able to make a transformation. So people have to start believing something else, actually to drop something that is false belief from content that you are providing. If your content cannot break false beliefs, actually that content will miss that goal, so, and that target. So the main thing that you can have to do is to be able to break false beliefs. So to explain to your audience that they have to change their beliefs, to change their mind, and to believe something else. And after that, you can offer them, to support them to make progress in that direction.
Okay, change their belief before you can offer.
Yes. Yes, if they can
Alright.
watch that, if they can find there is a better way of doing things than the way they are doing that now, they will start following you, because they will want to know more how to do things better in their life. And there is
Alright.
always better way. Yeah.
Got that. Just like there's a better way of onboarding your client.
Yes, and you are doing really fantastic way. If you need onboarding for your program or for anything, you search no more, because you can find Rachel. She is providing onboarding that is high ticket experience for even low ticket offers and free offers. You can have a high ticket experience. People will see that they are getting something valuable, because that onboarding is actually signaling to people that they have made the right decision, that that transformation is about to come, and just to buckle up and to get ready for wonderful things ahead of them.
Right. Right. So this is exciting. Now we know how to avoid creating nonsense contents like throwing spaghetti on the wall, hoping that one or more might stick. We now jump to the third topic, which is how to discover what are the unknown potentials that buyers are silently waiting for us to do, to be their hero and win their hearts forever. So,
Yeah.
Mr. Fearless Live Larry, do tell us how to do this.
Uh, it is something that is really simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's simple to discover all answers to all your questions. Do you know how can you discover all answers to all your questions, Rachel? Do you know?
To ask the question.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely right. Ritzel knows it. So if you want to know the answer, you have to ask the question, and that's the not only first step, it's the second step, and third and fourth, and until you get your answer, you have to ask questions. You are asking yourself first. You are asking some questions. After that, you are asking people around you who are surrounding you, people from your family, your friends. After that, you are asking other people in the groups of the same interests. For example, groups on Facebook are a fantastic thing. You ask your questions there, and those questions are actually the best way. Nobody have problems with you asking questions. If those questions are simply in the will to know something, to find out solution for your problem or for problems of other people. If you ask a question, nobody will have objection to that. Actually, there is something in our mind that is stronger than us. Whenever you see a question, whenever you hear a question, you have unconscious urge to answer that question. Maybe not loudly, but for yourself. If I ask you now, what do you get when you add 2 and a 5? You cannot not answer that question in your head, at least if you heard that. So you know that answer is 7, and nobody actually said that because I haven't asked that in a way that I really need to hear the answer. But question was heard, and you have your answer. And usually people do have that urge to share the answer. If you are asking something, people will answer it, especially if they are here, if they are listening something, if they are spending time with you. There is no much effort in that they answer the question. So if you know what question do you have to ask, you will move forward to the solution. And actually, the other way around is to answering other people's questions. That's which, when you start answering those questions, you are moving to the solution part of problem. So asking question is discovery, what you have to do, and answering questions when you have ready your answers for most valuable question for you, you are already helping, assisting people, and providing value. So answering question is the best way to provide value to people, and you will get noticed, especially if you are answering questions one-on-one. So 𝘉𝘁𝐿 is asking something, I'm answering that, and she is satisfied that she got answer, and she will ask me maybe even more, and that's something that making a progress in our relationship. It may be peer-to-peer relationship, but it could be also relationship of somebody who is providing solutions and offering their services.
Yep. All right. Follow-up question.
So magic of asking question and answering. Yeah.
Okay. So asking question and answering question. So that's number 2.
Yeah.
Right. Now, okay, asking question. This is number 1. All right. Now, why do you think people are not asking questions? Or they are afraid or something.
Yeah, what's the problem? Why people are not asking more questions? Because sometimes when you ask questions, it might appear that you don't know anything about that. So people are sometimes afraid that they will appear dumb if they're asking some questions. So it is common assumption that when you ask a question, you don't know the answer. It doesn't have to be true, because if you ask question in follow-up questions, you can make it totally obvious that you know the answers, but you want to know more precise answers. So you want to dig deeper inside of that, and one of most powerful tools of discovering some problems and solutions is asking the same questions rephrased 7 or 8 times in a row, and you are digging deeper and much more deeper, simply pressing yourself or other people to answer more precisely on that question, and to focus even more on the core of the problem behind of that question. So that's something that is very easy to implement, but it is hard to follow, and people don't like to do that, because if you are asking the same question, really awkward, because people are sometimes start feeling unpleasant when you are asking the same question. We had I think some internet glitch. Everything went black for a second or two, but I hope you have heard me what I was talking about.
Yes. Yes. So why
Mhm.
people are not asking the same question, are not asking questions that they're probably afraid to be called dumb. But sometimes you have to ask questions because you don't know the answer.
And to yeah, yes, and to get to that awkward situation that when you are asking a question, you are maybe bringing somebody to slightly unpleasant situation, or yourself. So
True.
but no matter what, when you start asking those questions, you get in that skill, and you can ask those questions that people don't ask. You segue from that
Yeah.
awkwardness very well after that, and everything will be settled down, and you are
Yes.
able to answer. That's the most
Yeah.
important thing.
That is true. So it's quite when IT people ask questions, they ask on point questions most of the time. So it's very different from when you are asking question as an entrepreneur or a business owner. Did you get did you get what I'm saying just now? All right. So for us IT people,
Yes, yes,
I'm
totally.
saying when we ask questions, we ask on point questions. Like we don't go around the bushes and go ask a question, right? But as an entrepreneur, it's a different way of asking questions. So it's really, we really need to get used to how to, go around the bushes to get the answer that we want. I
Yes,
know you
and
can
the
relate.
beauty of having beauty of gathering the people who are actually your ideal people in any kind of sense is that you will get to know them very well, and you will after that be
True.
able to ask smart question, not dumb question, and everybody is thrilled when they are asked smart question, because those questions can help them to solve their problems, and those questions can give them clarity when they answer that, because sometimes you can ask somebody when you have a good connection with them, and when you have a level of to say intimacy even to ask some questions, they will really sincerely ask themselves why I'm doing this way. So
Yeah, yeah.
somebody have point me that I'm doing something that maybe could be done better, and after that I can really make introspection and see if I'm doing something that could be done much better, why I'm not doing that. And after that the large scale of possibilities and opportunities emerges in progress that person, or in trying a new approach, hiring somebody, buying something,
Mm,
selling something, offering something. There are so many possibilities when you get your aha moment and discover that something can be done better, and
yes,
you can after that do it yourself better, or you can help somebody else to do it better.
that is true. That is true. All right. So, as a digital process automation specialist and content creator, I have to be creative in sending my message out there to build my attractive authority too. So, this topic that we are discussing will surely help me to do just that. So, again, this is episode 37 of Talking Business with Riz. Now, remember to watch the replay either on my profile. Um, on my YouTube channel, and Larry's. We are live in Larry's group right now. I'm gonna show it in the banner. The name of the group, okay? Fearless Goal Getters Live. Get your authority and confidence on camera. So this is the name of the group, and the banner that is going through below is Larry's website. Okay, I'm gonna show this for quite some time so that you all can read through it and get familiar, and then join the group. All right. Okay, the replay is always pinned at the top of my profile for a week to give way for the next show, of course. And then all right, let me remove this one a little bit. Okay. For those, yeah, catching us up on replay, don't forget to comment hashtag replay. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, as we are now almost at the end of this episode. Okay, so now we know the number one reason why entrepreneurs are not successful in closing sales. So, um, it is important, as Larry says, the number one reason is that they are impatient and they have not achieved the trust of your clients, of the clients. So that means clients are not ready yet. That's why when we try to sell them something, they won't buy. So that's the reason why we cannot close. All right. And also, Larry also shared how to avoid making a ton of content, which is not getting us anywhere, right? Is we have to get noticed, okay? We have to get our message out there. The message should have to have transformation, and we have to change their belief to your belief, okay, to our belief before we can actually uh, before we can actually make an offer. All right. And how to discover what are the unknown potentials that buyers are silently waiting for us to do, okay, is actually very simple. What Larry just shared is to ask
Very
questions.
simple.
Yes, and answer
Mm.
questions. So answering question is actually the best way to provide value to people. Right. All right. So did I get the talking points right, Larry?
Yes, you did. That's the essence of our presence online, and we are helping and being guided by people by those rules. But if we wanna reach audience, we have to be present that they're everywhere, and we have to put that content, as we said, daily. And the best way by being visible, I mean that we have to put our message simply everywhere. The best way is to use our personal profile. That's the organic marketing start. You are simply helping yourself to be better at providing message, and by putting your value. So can we mention now what is ahead of me? I simply starting to do it something imperfectly, and one thing is to spread the message for all people how to become visible, because becoming visible is very important. You are simply sharing your message in a more authoritative way
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you are focusing on people in visual way. I have my kid. Can you see him
Yeah, yeah. I see him. Hi.
inside?
Hello. I see you there. You're
Yeah,
hiding
I'm
behind that.
really yes, I'm really glad when they're curious what I'm doing, because it helps children. They're by nature curious, and they want to know what's behind the business and behind the work, and they wanna try themselves something similar. So I'm helping them to become authors in some way in communicating with their peers, with kids in school, also, and in trying to persuade me or other people if there is a better way of doing something. So
Yes,
you
that's
have to
true.
do that.
Yes.
You have to practice. That's the most important thing. I think that is a message of doing business with on my channels of communication, is that you have to get inside of action and simply getting better each and every day.
Yeah, that is true. Well, my son is implementing the ISDA framework that I've I've just taught in my boot camp. He's implementing it in for his school actually. So,
Is
yeah.
it
So
working?
yeah,
Is it working?
it is. It is
Yes, it is.
working.
Of
It is
course,
working
of
for
course.
him.
It's a proven concept.
It is. I've gotten it from our IT, and then I adapted it for business. So that's why it really is a proven concept. Yes. So, for the audience benefit, I met Larry in a program called Lounge by Marjorie Torre. So, I believe Mr. Fearless Live Larry will also be having a boot camp this coming Black Friday. So, tell us more about this boot camp of yours.
Yeah, we are getting Black Friday very close, and Black Friday is really interesting thing because all entrepreneurs are all over the place, and we are all making fantastic things possible because we want more people to know what we are doing. And
Yeah.
I'm also getting ready. Retail is also launching, and it is so important to make your offers visible and for people to get known what you are really up to and what is your expertise, how you can provide some help or assistance. So Black Friday is 25th of November, and on 22nd of November I will start and do visibility 5-day challenge. If you wanna be more visible on Facebook by during that challenge, you can join me on that challenge, and I will share all my secrets about how to become visible. I have learned those secrets in last 473 days doing fearless daily lives and getting all answers from asking those questions. So I have found a shortcut for doing that, because you don't have to do that 473 times in a row. Of course, you have to just do that more intense, more intentional, and you have to follow something successful. So in 5 days, you can get idea how to do that and to start the journey. You cannot achieve that, of course, in 5 days, but you can make those most important first steps as a child, as I have talked with Ritzel half an hour ago. You can make you simply can see by yourself that it is possible to make really successful steps very fast and to get into action and to get feedback. You can even reach your audience and become noticed in those 5 days. That's it.
Nice. Did I get the date right? November
November
22?
22nd, so it's Monday.
All
We
right.
are starting. I can provide in a chat that bit.ly link. I have
Okay, okay,
shortened it.
okay.
Okay,
Okay, so I can
it's
put it
in.
here.
I have put it in your
Messenger?
StreamYard chat. No, in your StreamYard chat, so you can
Okay,
see it. But
Premier chat.
if you can see that, it's bit.ly slash visible 5DC
All right.
as a
Let
visible
me get
5-day challenge.
okay. I'm putting it
A
in the
very
banner.
friendly chatbot will accept your if your you to challenge. So you just have to be a patient, and in 2 weeks we
There we
will start.
go.
Yeah, that's it.
Visible 5DC.
Yes.
All right. We're
And
streaming in my
if you
YouTube as well.
yeah, I'm doing that imperfectly. If you if some step stops on that chatbot, be free to contact me on Messenger, and we will solve that out. I would actually love to talk to you, so contact me anyhow.
All right. So that's my next question. How can they reach you? So they can just message you, Larry?
Yeah, it's the best way to find me on a Facebook here. You already have me tagged inside of this live. So you can
Yep.
contact me. You can befriend me. I love to befriend with like-minded people, and you can start following what I'm doing to see how you can become visible and spread your message. So the principle is the
All
same.
right.
You just have to find your message and to spread it to other people, and they will notice. I'm totally certain.
All right. All right. So, as much as we want to hang out with Larry, it is time to wrap up. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, if you want to become an attractive authority for your audience, then you need to focus on helping them solve problems. So, the number one reason why people don't buy from you, from us, because they don't know what they want. And we, the business owner, consultants, and experts, are the ones that need to educate our audience. All right. So thank you very much for being with us, Larry. Fearless Larry. Fearless Live Larry in episode 37 of Talking Business with Ritz.
Thank you, Ritz. It was a really pleasure for me to be here, to have a nice chat with you. And I really love your abstracts at the end of each and every interview, because yeah, I can skip. If I miss that, I can skip to last few minutes and
Yes,
to hear to see what was all about, and after that I'm jumping to the beginning to
yes,
consume it
yes,
all
yes,
together. That's the way. That's another secret
yes.
how I'm doing.
There's a
It.
better way to
Yes,
consume.
yes, and this kind
Yes.
of interview is actually like a funnel. We have
Correct,
nuggets
correct.
of
It's a
wisdom
formula.
totally at the end. Yeah,
Yes.
very successful.
We'll have this as a mini course later on.
Yes, you can pack it and you can sell it and be fast to consume it, because now it's free, and Rachel may sell this for
Yes,
as a
yes.
membership. You can do it as a recurring membership.
Correct, correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Mr. Fearless Live Larry, Mr. Larry Struharik.
Bye bye, everybody. Thank you,
All
everybody, for
right.
staying till the end with us.
All right, stay tuned, everyone. Next week for another episode of Talking Business with Ritz, where we share value bombs to help you get a small win or move your needle for your business, even just a little bit. We will be interviewing experts to share their expertise with us. We'll be giving tips and tricks about content creation or social media management. We'll be sharing and trying out automation tools that can be done by non techie. We'll be sharing insights on being a frugal mom and many, many more. All right, Larry's inviting all the entrepreneurs, experts, consultants to his bootcamp. Okay, the link is on the screen right now. It's bit.ly/visible5dc. All right. Sign up for Larry's bootcamp. Make sure to take action and implement. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week for another episode of Talking Business with Ritz. This is Ritz Loredo Rectora and Mr. Fearless Live Larry Struharik. Stay safe and healthy. See you next
Thank
time.
you. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Really great call.